Yo, what is up, VOD Frogs and everybody else? We are going to Duke Archives today. I was considering trying to make this a finale stream, do Dukes and then DLC and then beat the game, but I don't want to rush it. Plus, I started a little late, as usual. So we're just going to do Dukes today, see where that gets us. And then next stream will definitely be the finale, because it's just going to be the DLC and then just like parrying the final boss in like 2 hits to kill his ass, from what I've heard of that final boss. But yeah, re-apping a little bit before we start. New protocol around these parts. Also, just at the start of the VOD, just a question for non-KH Andy onlys. I've been only multi-streaming to YouTube if it's KH Monday or whenever I'm streaming Kingdom Hearts. I think I'm gonna keep it that way just so I can make it like, oh yeah, this is like the Kingdom Hearts, you know, tailored to the that majority audience or whatever. Let me know what you think about that, because I think it works out better, so I'm not like blowing up people's notifications if they just want to see Kingdom Hearts. Like, I don't, like, we joke about it all the time on here, but I don't ever like look down on people for only being a KH Andy. You know, I get it. I watch a lot of streamers for like one thing in particular, but it's actually kind of crazy when at the end of that stream, because it was late here, I had like 90-ish viewers on Twitch, but I also had 90 viewers at the same time on YouTube, so it was like the first time it's ever been tied like that. It was pretty interesting. But yeah, I think I like the idea of just like only YouTube streaming like once a week and when it's Kingdom Hearts. You know, that way it's also just it's a lot less headache running a multi-stream every stream and then having to worry about, oh, change the YouTube title and category and also make sure you publish it, and you know, that it's just nice when it's Kingdom Hearts Monday, go there, change the title to something actually descriptive for what I'm doing and not just Kingdom Hearts Monday or Stickman Sham is live. I was doing that for a bit where I literally didn't even say what I was streaming and the thumbnail was always the generic one. So I was like, they click on it, K-Shandies click on it and it's like Dark Souls and it's like, okay, well, or Raito. Can you kill Kingdom Hearts? Square Enix definitely does not need my help for that. Have you guys been seeing, like, it's like every other day recently on Twitter, somebody will quote tweet, like, the KH4 damage control image or anything, any announcement, any tweet of Square's about KH4 with, like, some snarky, like, oh, and they forgot, or, like, something of that sort. That's been really funny to see recently. Like, the biggest KH Andy's Sora KH4 profile pictures are, like, really getting, are really on their wits' end with this, at this point. It's pretty crazy. And it's deserved, too, because, like, holy shit. They literally, like, coming out of KH3, they were literally like, oh, sorry guys, we announced this way too early, we won't do it again. I actually don't know if they said we won't do it again, they just like were on the record of saying that shit was announced too early. And that was the big reason why it was such a brutal wait. And now here we are. 3 years. 3 years. Longest drought. Oh yeah, it's like objectively the longest drought, because like even with KH3 and shit, we still had like ports coming out all the time and like mobile game bullshit, and now all we have is a cancelled mobile game. Good, by the way. But you know, that's where we're at right now. It's very funny. They'll never know the pain of Versus 13 heads. I think we do, honestly. I guess the difference, though, with Versus 13 is that game never, ever really came out the way it was supposed to be. It's not even called Versus 13. It's Final Fantasy 15. They yoinked that game from Nomura and shit. Playing other series, expanding my horizons. Good. That's like, if there were to be a plaque on this stream, on top of doing my Kingdom Hearts shenanigans in a live format, expanding horizons is one of them, because like even in my videos and whatnot, it was always like a I don't want to say multicultural, but in like the gaming sense, multi-game, multimedia sort of thing with Kingdom Hearts as the centerpiece, but there's always like SMT music is the biggest example and like other shit. That's why I feel like I've had a much easier time branching out than most. influenced me to play Nocturne. I got you. That's the pipeline. The KH A&D to SMT pipeline. It's gonna be Dark Souls 2 next after Dark Souls 1. I was kind of hoping this would be the finale so I could start it next week. I kind of wanna shift my schedule around so that instead of a Thursday stream and then a Friday stream of like whatever series I'm trying to do, like 2 streams of the week I get to play like Dark Souls, I want it to be Tuesday, Friday instead of Thursday, Friday. But I'll see if I can get my plans that are on Tuesday shifted around. That way it's a better kind of cadence of the week instead of like 2 days where I hyper focus like what I'm trying to stream back to back and then like the whole rest of the week passes. I think I'll see what I can do about that. But yeah, let's put this shit up. Let's go. We're going to Duke's Archives today. I have actually been, for as much of this game that I hadn't ever experienced, like especially Lost Zalith, those bosses, and Bed of Chaos, I have actually been into Dukes. I think on like on my second playthrough of sorts, I remember going through Dukes and getting lost, but I also think I made it to the boss, but I didn't quite kill him. But I'm actually kind of familiar with this area. We'll see. We'll see how much that holds up. Like, of all the, I know I killed 4 kings in my second playthrough. I do remember doing that. Of, like, all the, in terms of how many Lord Souls I've ever gotten before this playthrough. I just hadn't killed Nito, Bed of Chaos, or that, Seath the Scaleless or whatever. But I didn't make it to Seath, and I killed 4 kings. It's weird. It's like, half the time in this game, it's like every time I boot up it has tearing when I'm fucking without VSync. VSync feels like shit to play with, but it's like sometimes I gotta like fuck with the settings enough so that I do that and then the tearing is gone, but it's not quite gone yet. Let me do something stupid. Nocturne shit easy, double fog breath every boss and you win. Yeah, buffs are good. If anything, the hard part about Nocturne is getting Nocturned in between areas, and that's what, like, is really cool about doing multiple playthroughs and even, like, speedruns of that game, is, the risk of going through, like, Red Temple with something, you either pick a Magatama that you avoid death and you don't get Mudoed, but then you have no fire coverage, or you pick something that knows fire but you can get Mudoed. It's shit like that that makes that game really sick on, like, the navigation. It's like, Nocturne is actually... Yo, Oblivion with the raid, thank you very much. I hope your Tekkening went well after I dipped. Sick in the head, yeah. Yeah, no, it's like very similar. Like, this game is a dungeon crawler, Nocturne's a dungeon crawler, and there's, it's, if anything, the difficulty in both games is less about the bosses being like these big learnable ordeals, but more about getting to them is harder, or just as hard as actually doing the bosses, you know. And also run backs, losing progress, dying, going to the main menu, going to the bonfire, same concept. A bit of screaming at the end there, but it went good overall. Hell yeah. I should probably reinstall Tekken 8 just so I have it in case I ever want to, like, fuck around on it. Bro cursed out every player he faced, including me. I saw your matches against him where you were sniping him. I did see that while I was setting up, listening to that in the distance. Charmer. This is the coolest blacksmith maybe ever. I have a video that I like a TikTok edit, aura edit I want to make with this guy. When I did like that black and red break screen while this guy was hammering away, I thought of like a good song and edit to make it like hard as fuck. Yeah, he is the best blacksmith, and this remaster added this bonfire so you can fucking warp to him. Used to be a pain in the ass. Not that I ever had to do it, but like they added it. Well, the good thing is I now have... let me top off once I get one more level of this, I have the slab to get this to Chaos +5. I just need 2 red chunks, and I got the shortcut for the grinding spot, so let me go do that real quick. And then we'll go Dukes. You can soft lock yourself with that bonfire if you rest at it without the Lord Vessel. Well, actually, yeah, right? It's not even just about getting killed by the bone wheels if you don't know how to deal with them. You genuinely can't leave, can you? If you come here early and you somehow make it to this bonfire, you can't leave, like, at all, right? No, there's gotta be a way, right? No. Really? Is there no way out of here? Because you can't go up, and that's where you're supposed to go back if you need to, but, like... You gotta go into the Tomb of Giants? How far, though? How far before you can find a place that lets you leave? Because I actually don't know how you would, like, without warping, how you would walk out of here. Because, like, technical soft lock? Like a genuine soft lock, or just, like, people getting fucked up by this because they don't have poison, they don't know how to deal with crossing the road here? I wonder if I can... Oh, okay, first of all, let's not get Vamos pissed. This bone wheel is about to ruin my day. My playthrough, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, because I don't think I've actually ever, without warping, like, walked from here back out. I think it can be done, though. It's just, it's not a soft lock, it's just a new player trap. I remember people talking about that on Reddit or whatever when this came out, and they were like, oh, PSA, this is your first playthrough, and you go here first, somehow. Don't sit at this bonfire, or else you're gonna be, like, giga trapped if you don't know. Yeah, you can get out, it's just gonna be, it's a noob trap bonfire. But it can be done. I feel like it's fitting. I'm glad they added it. But yeah, let me get some things. Also, what's up with the whole Lost Azaleth only having one warp point, and it's this? I guess that's why that elevator is there, huh? I never knew that this area had an elevator that goes, like, it kind of skips the first area. Oh yeah, you know, there's also some stuff that I could, like, random shit on the ground that I could grab now that I have the lava ring. Let me go do that just real quick. Oh, I only have 1 humanity. I must have eaten it all, huh? That's fine, I have other weapons I could use, but this is also still good, even with 1 fucking humanity. Let me just eat the ones that I'm sitting on, though. See the damage go up. I guess if I'm in the fire zone, I should probably just switch to something like, this. Whatever. What am I... Oh, it's the gloves that are... Yeah. This weapon and the Murakumo have the same one... have the same 2-ended strength requirement and weight. So it's really convenient for adding this 3rd weapon into the build just out of nowhere. Just for the sake of, having lightning buff. Use my 30 faith on something that isn't just Wog and divine damage. Yeah, I want to grab some lava related shit. I was originally going to try and do Dukes and DLC and beat the game tonight, but I would have to have rushed it and started earlier. Is there a giant club in Stranger Paradise? There are big weapons, it's more like big axes. Only thing other than the Ultra Great Sword I would rock. I don't think I've ever, until this playthrough, I never really used shit like this. But it's like essentially the same dopamine, so it worked out really well. Because I had half a mind to even like try getting the fucking Havel club, the dragon tooth involved, but this ended up just being way more convenient. Speaking of which, let me put some shit in the box that's in my way. I've really been enjoying this playthrough. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I think you definitely have noticed, but I've been taking my fucking time with this game. The rest of the games, I don't even really know enough. I don't even think those games have the kind of flow that this game has for just, like, the satisfaction of min-maxing shit and, like, doing obscure shit. So the rest of the games won't be as long of just kind of like chilling and grinding stuff. I don't think. Except for Bloodborne, but that's because that'll be a plat playthrough. Because I've streamed that game like 4 other times before with various builds. So Bloodborne will be a plat. It's also a short game, so that's like perfect for that. DS2 has an amazing vibe, as much hate as it gets. DS2, it's really cool. I think it's cool. It does not feel as good as this game. In fact, like of all the Souls games, like obviously it's got like B-team shit, B-team energy, literal B-team sort of shit going on in that game. But it has a lot of redeeming points if you can. It's also a good comedy action game. When you start to see it through that lens and not as just, oh, it's the successor to Dark Souls and it's sloppy as fucking weird, then it becomes a lot more, you can enjoy it more. And that, and like adaptability, actually treating that as a stat that just fixes so much of the issue. The game also gives you like, you don't, the amount of souls required to level up is so much lower, and as a result you gain so many levels so fast, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm like, you know, new game plus, not even new game plus, my new game playthrough, I'm like level like 150, 200 or whatever by the end of all DLCs. I don't even know. You just get to really fucking high level and you get to have so many stats. And Rundus was telling me that like another thing about that game is that like the base damage of weapons is also like way more influential compared to like proper scaling of things, so you can be a lot more lenient in that department too. Did I really get everything here? I guess I did. I think this is like one of the best looking areas in any of these games, just straight up. Look at the lighting, look at the bloom. Look at that orange bloom. You can really feel that you're fucking down here. It's also scary. Scary, rary. Intimidating, rather. That is for me. As for it also being like unfinished, it wasn't as bad to play despite being unfinished. Like everybody is always saying like, oh, it's so unfinished, the devs gave up here. And while that's true, it's still more pleasant to play than some of the just like the harder aspects of Demon Souls. So it's like straight up, I'd rather do Blighttown than 5-2. I'd rather do this than 1-4. I'd rather do the Bed of Chaos and its run back than Old King Allant and dealing with the dragon. Even killing the dragon is still just like, come on, man. But I learned that the dog, have you seen the Lava and Prepare to Die edition? I haven't. Can you boot that up and get a screenshot so I can show the whole stream? That sounds fun. Does it look better? Is this like worse visuals, or does that just like look awful in that version? I actually meant to get some kind of visual mod that kind of makes it look more like the OG. Remaster made it so much better. Okay, cool. In that case, the only regret is that I didn't have the OG fog doors. PS3 Prepare to Die edition? You mean PS3 OG? Prepare to Die edition was just what the PC version was called, right? Yeah, I think this town is finished. I came in here, I was looking for like if there were items just on the lava I didn't get, but I think I got them all. It's so bright. PS3 pre-patch DS1. Didn't somebody do that and like make a video about it? Was it? I remember seeing that show up. I also remember Lance McDonald doing a couple streams of it. My PS3 disc says Prepare to Die. Oh, maybe when it came out on PS3 was also when it came out on PC, so it was like the same version. Is that what it is? When did this game come out on all consoles? Did it come out on PS3 and Xbox 360 at the same time, or was it just Xbox for a little bit? I actually don't know. I just remember I had this on Xbox, no DLC. I have my fucking box of it somewhere over there. Updated it when it came out on PC, and so it says Prepare to Die. I thought Prepare to Die was just the PC port. That's cool. No way it came out on Xbox first. You might be surprised. I mean, even though this is a Japanese game, PS3 was not great, at least in the economy of things. It's a great system on paper, and in the current year when you have like a jailbroken one, But, you know. This guy's still doing losses out. No, the town's finished. I'm just here to grind those fucking, finishing up the chaos swine here. I just need 2 more red chunks, and then I have the slab. So let's get on that. It came out same time. Okay. Why does it say Prepare Die Edition, though? Because it updated? It's interesting. Maybe Prepare Die Edition means it's the definitive edition that has a DLC built in. Is there an Xbox 360 Die Edition, too? Oh, I have hella pocket souls. I should eat those. Should play the original PC port. Prepare to Die Edition. Can you like play that unpatched, or is it just like, you know, the same? I have it. I wonder if I were to install that. I wonder if I could see my like save file on that would still be there from like my second ever playthrough. Am I going the right way? I think I just fucked up. No, I'm going the right way. I think. There's 2 identical hallways. I have to go to the secret one, the first one that you can walk into. That's right. Where the hell am I? No, it's over here. We're good. Games for Windows Live. Oh my god. This shit just doesn't even exist, does it? I have a copy of PC CD Fallout 3, and it had the big old Games for Windows Live thing on the box. That was the first PC game I ever bought that, like, other than Jedi Academy, of course, but, like, I got, like, on my own. I was like, oh, Fallout 3, let me get the CD, you know? Can you not just run the EXE without it? I think at some point, I do remember, Games for Windows Live ceased operation in the midst of like the PC scene of like people enjoying it, or at least like it went down or something. There was an only after video, but I think they migrated the servers off of it for a while. Because I remember I played that shit on Steam in like 2015. That shit had been gone by then. Alright, 1 more of those and we're good. Sunlight metal. And that's that guy that spawns forever. Don't those big, like, tube dudes also drop red chunks? Let me see. This is the scariest area in the whole game coming up right here. I do think Prepare to Die PS3 was an EU thing. Regional thing. I like CD arts. I wonder if I still... I know I still have the box of Dark Souls. Well, I'll grab that later and show it on camera. But I wonder if I have the CD, like the Xbox copy. That would be nice to find and have just boot it up and see. Just look at it and my save file. That might actually be a funny stream. Going back and beating my first ever save file and seeing all my fucked up stats. Because I remember I just kind of like invested in whatever stats I wanted, and I do know I joined... I actually got the rank 2 on Chaos Servant on my first playthrough because I redeemed a weekend of Xbox Live. Because this is like... The PS4 had come out, but they had no games, so I was still fucking with my 360, but no like Xbox Gold or whatever. And I was interested in invasions and whatever. So I, like, redeemed a weekend. I invaded in the forest, like, outside the forest, not even inside the forest. Encountered a dude in full Havels that just, like, had his shield up and then slammed Chaos, like, Firestorm or whatever, the one that comes out the ground, and, like, killed me. And I was like, oh, shit, that's really cool. How do I get that? And I looked it up. And I was like, yeah, turn in 30 humanities to Quelaag Sister. And I did that. And so I just had that spell. I think I ended up beating it. Yeah, I beat Ornstein and Smo in that playthrough, but I like did not get much further after that. So it'd be really funny to just like boot up that save file and beat it after all these years on stream, on CRT even. Might as well. If it's gonna be 30 FPS, I might as well get something out of it. 30 FPS feels so much better on a CRT, by the way, just outright. Even a game like Midnight Club 3. These guys perma despawn? They're just gone now? Oh, there's one. Ow. They ended up saving Solaire. I did the thing that saves Solaire, but I had never summoned him, so he wasn't, like... He's still not, like, active, but he's not... He didn't get owned. So I actually don't know. I was wondering if I might be able to do something for him to appear, but... Whatever. They're quest enemies for the Sieg. For the who? I really bone out. I don't need to be in this weird-ass area. I just need one more chunk and we're good. Oh, Onion Man. Okay. Is that the final boss? Wait, where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, hold on. I never sat at this bonfire. But yeah, Solaire is technically saved. And I also, like, a while ago, I got Absolution so he wouldn't be pissed at me anymore. I love this elevator, it's so cool. I never knew this was an elevator. I think I always looked at it, like, on previous playthroughs, and I was like, I wonder if that works. But last stream, I spawned there, I warped there, I looked at this, and it came up, and I was like, what? There's an elevator? Yet another moment of, holy shit, it interconnects like that, or, whoa, there's a shortcut I didn't know about. That's why this game is the best in the industry. In the alley. I still don't know where the fuck I am, though. Yeah, you gotta drop off here, then go straight. Didn't take that roll. Oops. Not the glaze the game, but it's the best thing anyone's put out ever. No, that absolutely is glaze in the game, and you should, because it's true. How do you get that fucking item? No help. No help, how do I get that? Let me see. Oh, well, there we go. I think I tried to do that jump like 2 other times, and I just did not do it. I tried to, like, roll into it and not actually just jump. 4 kings are done. I did that, like, 2 or 3 streams ago. It's really just, Seth the Scaleless. What's his name? Seth or Seeth or Seeth? It's just him and the DLC that I have left. And I will be doing Dukes and killing him tonight. Sif? Sif is dead. Seeth. Is that how you pronounce it? Pronounce it? Pronounce it? Wait. Oh, it's on, okay. Something that I'm realizing now is really nice about the flip ring is that you actually get way more distance off the roll too. Like, it's kind of like marginal iframes and recovery, but it's also roll distance is really good with it too. Oh, great. Oh, I got a drop. Oh shit, that might be it. It takes so long for these enemies to actually have their drop show up. That's weird. Some enemies in particular are like that. Some like that. Something. Oh, there's another one. Get over here. Really? I should just have this on my hotbar. I keep forgetting to sit. Okay, well, just walk. It's faster than warping. Seeth? Like seething? Seeth? Okay. That's what I thought. That's what they say in the intro, don't they? Wait up. believe I got 2 Dark Hands this playthrough. That was nice. Like, just getting one was kind of hard, but getting the second one was like, ooh. Now I can dual wield them for swag. Are there better talismans? I know that there's like there's talisman, and then there's like practice talisman or whatever, one that has like cheaper requirements. Are there more than 2? It doesn't really matter for my purposes, but I'm just curious for future reference. It's gonna be really fun to play Dark Souls 3 with this. You can't parry with it, unfortunately, but it'll still be cool to have. I'll just have a Kestis in the other hand. Or other slot. You can have 3 slots in the game, can't you? There's 8, and there's one that scales with... There's 8. Whoa, what are they all called? Do you want to, like, copy-paste that wiki shit? Also, I've been meaning to do this, I just remembered. It's like, this HUD size is almost perfect with my layout. Now it should be like nothing is getting covered. Yeah, like at the bottom of the chat is like just in the right spot. Is there a gap on the left side of the screen? On any of these? Nope, we're good. At least my eyes say so. I remember I talked so much shit about this UI scale option where I was like, oh, it's like this old game, it should be big. You know, like, oh, you should be feeling that shit, you know? And this is nice, but then I saw how much it interacts. Having it lower makes the stream layout like perfect, so I was like, okay, I fold. Plus I'm like sitting so close to the screen. That actually, it's quite nice. Rule 1 about DS2, do not poop walk. Is that... I know poop walk in this game. I didn't know that it was in part 2 though. And then there's also, I've seen Rendus do it, the fucking that like really fast sprinting you can do with the binoculars and that glitch. Talisman, Canvas, Thorland, Ivy, Sunlight, Dark Moon, Velka. What are the differences in those? Which one is like the best for like pure faith? I'm assuming Sunlight and Dark Moon talismans are like Giga Covenant rewards that have better incant scaling. Perfect thumbnail for this tier list video. There's actually 3 thumbnails. I don't know if you guys have ever seen or noticed this, but, and I do it sometimes with VODs if I have a plethora of thumbnail ideas. You get to choose 3 thumbnails, and then it'll just kind of randomly show people one of the 3. And then it'll run a test, and then it'll automatically choose whichever one gets the best performance. Which one did it give you? Was it the middle finger, the look at this guy, or the one where I'm just pointing at KH3 and D tier? Which one did it roll for you? And the shit does not want to drop. But it's no matter. Pointing at KH3? Yeah, that was 2 out of the 3. You just think YouTubers did that on purpose to like find the best? I think they used to do that manually. Like not even, I don't even know if it was for the sake of tricking people into watching it twice. Unless they also changed the title and thumbnail, but that could also just be for the sake of like trying to see if you can kind of salvage a video that is doing as well. Stream chat. Yeah, we got that picture of Lost as Aleph in the... Oh my god. I kind of like that, to be honest, but it is a lot. Let me get that on screen. This version was also capped at 720Z. 720p, 720Z, 720i. Here's OG. Thank you, Rundus. Here's what the lava looks like. With no DS fix? Yeah, just raw? Hell yeah. Crazy. Is that what it looked like on console as well? Or is it just like the PC version had a specially scuffed lava? The sound effect was so loud. It still is, to be honest. Is it louder than it is now? It's the same. Damn. I think something that the remaster does wrong is it effects like that between like the fog walls and maybe the lava too. It's not really blended. You can see the seam of like where it like just interacts with the environment. Whereas in that screenshot, it kind of looks like it, like when you look at the seams, it's blended better. That's one of the things that the remaster kind of fucks up that I meant to mod out, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, it's too late. Is the mod that makes the fog gates actually look like they're foggy and not like you can just see where the white of the seam interacts with the wall. It was so much louder. It's already so fucking loud, that's crazy. Dude, this thing does not want to drop. I just need one more. All I need is one. Can I like corral them all in one spot so I can just bitch? Bro. You shitting? Damn, okay. Are you shitting? Are you shitting? I just realized I say that without even thinking about it as a joke. Because like instead of saying, are you shitting me? I just say, are you shitting? Does anybody else do that? Or is that just something I've just done over the years and not even realized it anymore? Alright. Smile. Go to the bathroom! You're shitting yourself! Poop is coming out of your fucking asshole! Wrong one. I have so many fucking 7TV emotes. That was crazy in chat. What does it say? Hold on. I was actually wondering what the actual emote string of that is. Oh shit, that's a lot of letters. Whoa. I need to find some kind of chat box solution where I can have my custom font but 7TV emotes, because this one is not it. I've been meaning to do that. Maybe I'll finally lock in and do that after stream. I want 7TV emotes to be preserved on the VOD and all that jazz. I was trying to use my sub message to make the TTS say it. Try again. I want to see it. There's also like that SPF lean entering Walmart Encino Man one. Weaseline. There it is, Red Tide Night Chunk. I might as well just clear the rest of these assholes. That'll do. Grind for more humanity? I guess I could. Now that I learned the actual method for grinding baby skeletons, it wouldn't be so bad. How many metals? I wasn't even grinding for metals, I just wanted my red chunks. And metals just also show up there as like the offline grinding method that they give you as a consolation for being offline or whatever. Or no online players exist anymore or whatever. I love the echo fade out. It even happens when you press the Windows key. You hear that? Why don't games do that anymore? Why don't they do that anymore? It's just awesome. Yo, here we go.
GCS shoes Znjak Kieft Fatis Ichtit Kasituk Puyev Puffo I Wepu Ifo Uichoy Darpi Shucks Sad Sop.
I was afraid it was gonna. It almost like said a slur in the middle of all that. Yo, Boomamoo with the 3 months of Prime. Thank you so much. Big smile. I actually nailed it. That's actually the best I've ever seen Jarvis do one of those fucked up strings. Here we go. To become chaos. There it is. +5. Achievement. Yo, chaos weapon achievement. What the fuck? Where's my bell? Where's the bell? Yeah, this will have to do. Power up, please. Hello, Borderlands Twitch icon badge. Literally never seen that anywhere else. How the fuck do you even get one of those? You have to like suck Randy Pitchford's toes in order to get that badge? Hell yeah. Hell yeah? Hell no. 603 with 2 humanity, that's fucking swag. And just go get my like final stack of humanity I'll need for like the whole playthrough. Real quick. Freudians. No. No, no, no. Oh yeah, you know what I also got? I got the fucking lantern hat. Holy shit. This is really convenient, what the hell? It's also over and covering me, which is cool. It's a heavy ass hat, what the hell? How heavy is this thing anyways? 1.4 and that's putting me over, that's awesome. Oh, we're good, I just had to update. Borderlands streamers last month. That's like a... Having that symbol is like a debuff, maybe. It's cool though. It makes noise too, this hat. Bitch. And I still traded with this fucking asshole. Awesome. We're going in. Bitch. You got places to be, bitch. Thankfully I've memorized this area, so it's not so much of a pain in the ass, literally. Alright. This game is so cool. This is the most I've ever, like, taken my time on stream to play a game. I've, like, really taken it all in, because it's been such a long time, but it's already a game that I've just, like, I've always liked so much, but just have not played enough of. Part 1. Ow. I got hit by a headshot damage. That did, like, half my health. Wait, it's still in my fucking cranium! Dude, that's the kind of bow that just, like, personality-altering psychologists are gonna study you for 200 years type shit. Who's the name of the guy that had that happen in real life and changed his personality? Something Gage. Phineas Gage, yeah. That's what that was just now. Dude, what is happening? Fucking pinwheels. I think they have fire res. Okay. Just one pancake will do. Zweihander, just best weapon. A lightweight ultra great sword you get right at the start. It's so cool. Alright, we're in. What is this? Another mask? Mask of the Child. I think I have all masks now because of that. Yeah, look! I got them all! What do they even do? I forget. Stam recovery, HP. I have 2 mother masks and father. Okay. The best looking mask in the game. Sack. Well. Okay, now I learned the method is you can't be killing them while you're in the water, or else if they drop, it'll despawn. Those two were like running into each other. Oh, they're dead. Forever. Oh! Bitch. Bastard.
Bastard.
There's one. It despawned! Why? Man, this fucking method, dude. Why does it do that? I'm not even in the water. Kick this asshole. Get it? You just gotta like mash on the cluster so that you get it before it goes away. Yeah, I think that's a better method than just like waiting for them all to cluster up and that still happens, you know? Because you can still catch it before it goes away if it's there, even for like a frame. Should also be eating them as I get them so the drop rate goes up ever so slightly. Also might be worth putting on gear that has toxic resistance, because I don't have, I don't think, any ailment cure for that other than healing through it. It's not even like I need a dodge or anything, so I just put on whatever. Can they stop spawning for a sec? Hold on. Time out. Seem to have more as is. Doesn't having more... Doesn't being human actually give you more? I think last time I was doing this I was not human. I think being human gives you a good buff to ailment. Everything. Well, it's just these pants. But I would have been wearing these. No, last time I was a dragon I didn't have pants on. I was in dragon form. I remember now. And this gives me 43 poison res. Okay. No, that actually alone will probably be fine. I was putting the whole set, fuck it. Or I could just straight up put on Havels. How much does that give you? Where does it... Okay, here we go. Painted Guardian, 78? This whole set is probably... it's probably boosted for that. And it's a light, too. Might be able to get away with putting on the whole thing and still being able to do some stupid shit. Let's do some stupid looking shit just for min-maxing. Let's say... Not so much extra HP. Yeah, give me the stam recovery. Fuck it. Oh yeah, look at that bar. Hell yeah. Oh, I forgot to eat my humanities. 1 sec. There we go. And we get irrational anger when they open Steam Big Picture mode by mistake. You can turn that off. There's a way. So that, like, I'm assuming what's happening to you is you're pressing... you're pressing the guide button and it opens up Big Picture mode. You can turn that off so it doesn't do that. Like, I've been meaning to do that. It'd be nice to have on... It'd be nice to have on, like, a bed or a couch computer so that you can use it like it's an Xbox interface or PS4 console interface or whatever, but on a PC desktop where you're right in front of your keyboard, it sucks to have happen. I should make that a sub emote, that I feel like that's worthy of a sub emote at this point. It's gonna despawn. Okay. Just 4 more. I'll just keep a stack of 10 on me throughout like the whole thing. Maybe a little bit more so I can kindle something, but I'll probably find humanities just somewhere throughout in the dungeons too. Oh, there's one. And it's gone. Okay, let me go back to the other thing I was doing where I would just like spawn them all and then just like slap them all. There's one. Yeah, that emo comes from the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. The first time I actually, like, got jump scared and screamed on stream. First time in, like, ever. So it's especially memorable for that. I didn't think they would fucking hit me with one of those jump scares in, like, the bonus stage. That's what got me. Fucking crazy. There's one. Okay. Yeah, mash X if you're slamming. Oh, I got 10 now. Let me get one more just for some extra lenience on like kindling some bullshit. I guess it doesn't need to be 10 for it still to be a good weapon. As long as it's plenty. Play more horror games. I've been thinking about playing Silent Hill 3. I think it's 3 specifically because Heather Mason is like one of the best designed characters to ever be printed to a PS2 disc. It would be really cool to do Silent Hill 3 on CRT for Halloween. Play 2 instead. No, I'm playing 3. I should do a male Heather Mason cosplay. I've got the arms for it and the hair. Oh, I'm wearing this outfit. Finster pipeline? No, I like being a dude. Maybe with cosplays I would cross the line there, but it's different. Bro died. Yo, that is a crazy emote. There we go. How much are these even? 20k, wow. Is that Roxas? Nice. Probably say... Damn, it's like a little bit off of 2 levels. I almost don't want to touch my stats because they're all in like such a nice round spot where it's like, let me just get endurance, fuck it. I'm gonna kill a bone wheel or 2 and just get enough for 1 more point. Or you know what? Actually, we're gonna do anything. Just ate a sandwich. Hell yeah. I'm always doing that. $387. There we go. I also got banned from an MMO closed beta test. What MMO? That's a really funny thing to almost banned from.
2 years, Lord help me. I'd like to thank Baja Blast and Slim Jims for getting me through the years.
Yo, Eli with the 24, that's 2 years. Thank you so much. Your liver is just screaming at you. Add some ibuprofen to the mix and then you'll be on my 2021 sham cocktail. Midnight Baja. I've been meaning to try that. That's at Taco Bell. Alright, now we can play the game. We have to go to Anne Orlando, but the bonfires are fucked up there. So let's see where this is gonna put me. I actually have no idea. Blue Protocol? I think I've heard the name of it, but I don't know what the fuck. At least I can warp here. Is this a remaster change? People were saying, oh, if this bonfire is out, it'll make it annoying to, like, go to Duke's, but I just warped in. I just can't use it. Why is it not nighttime? Isn't that what Anorona is supposed to do after you kill Gwyn? Dolan? Or is there more you have to do to make it dark? No? Is that like... There is. What? Only if you attack Guinevere. Bro, why is this... What happened here? I was turned? Oh. What is that fucking emote? Wide Galunga happy? Oh, I've seen that before. Is that, oh, that's the noise that fucking elevator makes? Jesus. Why do they call egg salad a salad when it's not salad? What is an egg salad anyways? It's just like hard-boiled egg slices just like in a bunch of other like vegetables, but no lettuce though, right? Oh fuck, don't get backstabbed, please. Bitch. Chopped hard-boiled egg with mayo, pickle relish. But yeah, where's the lettuce? What the fuck? Isn't that supposed to be what makes it that? I never looked at what damage this is hitting now with plus 10. 679. Nice. He didn't let me name my guild Shao Dong Dong. So I tried some other stuff and it was all blocked. When I typed a certain English word in, I shouldn't have. That should have never got past their filters and give me a confirmation prompt. It worked. Oh. Bitch. Bitch. Don't slip when you get up. Okay. Cool. I don't think I'd ever have to cross that again, but this has been out of position since I moved it last. I don't think I ever went down here, though. Can you play the game faster so we can Elden Ring? It's gonna be like in like a month that I'm actually like done with Dark Souls 2, 3, Bloodborne, Plat. Or who knows, maybe we could just do Elden Ring seamless co-op rando on Saturdays all throughout while I'm doing the rest of the games, to be honest. I had an idea to do that just as I'm going through the games normally. Like the rest of the games. That might be what I end up doing. But I have some ideas for Slop Saturdays that aren't necessarily just like that for a while. Whiplash would be crazy. I actually was playing Night Rain the other day and I didn't have any muscle memory issues with, oh, here we are. I didn't have any muscle memory issues going from this to Night Rain because the two games are just so different to me that it doesn't feel like I need to, like, hold circle to sprint or, like, have issue two-handing weapons and shit. I had that issue a little bit with Demon Souls, but that was, like, a one-off thing because I was getting used to old Souls again. Pressing X to confirm and jumping by accident. The first thing I did on Elden Ring and Night Rain was I immediately remapped jump up to triangle. Because it is insane that FromSoft by default makes it so that triangle is now the confirm and interact button and not just putting triangle as jump, because that's a totally reasonable button for jump. Way more reasonable than changing the confirm button that it has been for 10 years of games. You know? Actually crazy. To me. Wait, no, it's... Oh, no. It was in the right spot after all. Oh, well. No, I just put jump on triangle, and now I don't have to worry about that, because triangle... I like jump on triangle. That's what I use in Bethesda games on controller. That's, like, the default there. So, like... It works. X is still pick up item and open door, do the like the 10-second door animation, you know. It works. And so from there, like two-handing weapons is like hold X and then press like L1, R1, or in Night Rain using character abilities is hold X, L2, R2. It works. Let's try out this weapon. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. How'd that hit his shield but not do any damage? Really? It still hit him. Like, I heard the noise, whatever. The shield... When I could, like, switch hands and invert... That'd actually be really cool if these games would let you, like... If you were two-handing the weapon from the left hand, if you would give you an inverted moveset. So, like, say I did this. And I guess you can't... It wasn't until later that they let you, whoa. It wasn't until later that they let you two-hand your left-hand weapon, but imagine if you two-handed it and it gave you an inverted moveset so you would swing from the other side. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? It's so strange. It's so weird. Though I guess, technically... No, that's the same direction that you would do it. Or is it? Oh, I guess if you did want to do that, left hand L2 would let you do it from the left to the right. That's niche, but interesting. Catch people off guard. Yeah, maybe it would fuck up a parry timing. Or maybe not, because it's a fucking Zweihander, but still. Well, that would be really cool though if you like held triangle. I forget what game it was where they made it so that holding the button would then it would two-hand the left weapon instead of tapping it to two-hand the right. Is that like Dark Souls 2 or 3 that did that? Or something? Where the fuck are they? Where are they? You know, this would actually be a great place to do one of those thumb... You know what? Fuck. While this is still a thing I can do before I ruin it, I'm actually going to take a bathroom break, stretch break, and make the thumbnail for the stream. One of those, like, fancy ones, you know? Like I've been doing. Let me, Oh, you know what? I need to... do I have the thing to leave messages? I need to leave my mark on the online servers. He left to go goop. No way, hold on. Let me, like... Where... Do I not have... Oh, I never bought it, did I? The... Leave message soapstone. Where do you buy that? I want to leave a message. Yo, what is up, J-Stop? How do you get early to the stream? Oh, fuck, it's like 9 p.m. Giga 8. Where do you buy the orange soapstone? Oh, maybe I have it in my box and I just put it away. I got the red soapstone. White soapstone. Red eye orb. This is like the most unused item ever. Bleed buildup. Oh, the bird guy. Yeah, okay. Bird. Undead bird. That's... Where do you warp for that? I guess Firelink would be fine. You can't just warp into that one bonfire, right? Oh no, Sunlight Altar is the closest deal. Pregnant furry Guinevere Mott. That's insane. Why'd I even say that out loud? This dragon is dead. Bitch. Scanning for it, furries. Scanning for it, furries. Scanning. I don't know if anybody saw. I had like a reaction on my face because I like that joke, but with a different word popped up in my head as like an intrusive thought. I was like, there's like a South Park joke where Cartman says that, but he says something else. Hey, repair powder. Orange Garden Soapstone. Are these like... Do they get spent? Or do you just use this one for the whole playthrough? Permanent. He has one in stock. Okay. It was so cheap, I was like, huh? How could it be?
Oh, come back soon. gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Yulia! Yulia! I'm Yulia.
Bitch. I'm replaying SOP once all the Souls games in the list are done. That'll be like first order business. I'm so stoked to play it again. Because I realized I've only ever done one save file on stream. It's just one long continuous save file as the DLCs came out and then random chaos events. I did an offline playthrough with my brother co-op on the Epic version, but then I have the Steam version that I want to do and get plat on stream. And I also want to stream the gear making process, because I did that off stream when I did random chaos events, so I want to stream it and like cover it so people know how to do it, and it'll just be fun to do. What build would you do? At least for like the campaign before getting into like endgame, I want to do, I'm not strictly, but what I want to do personally is just like both jobs use fists, so that like one job has a bunch of like fist R2s and like combo R2s, and then the other job will have other ones, so I can have like maximum fist moveset variety. Oh yeah, I was also watching the Path of Exile 2. I finally caught up and watched like the big announcement for the new League, which looks really fucking cool, by the way. That game is gonna ruin my life. I need to make sure that the KH1 video is done and posted before August 29th, or else it'll never ever come out for another like 2 months. It'll actually, I guess I can say that now. That video is gonna be done by the end of the month, and posted. Fuck KH4, I'm waiting for it. But they're making it so that the monk class can go fully unarmed. And I want to league start my rapid shot, optimized rapid shot build with like full no move speed penalty while just like holding R1, but then I might, if I am really that addicted to it, I'll make a Jack Garland character that's unarmed monk. But yeah, I was thinking about trying to use like Berserker so I can get early forms of, just use the Berserker R2 buff so that I can have an extra layer of haste early on. Haste max as early into the game as I can. But yeah, this is a great time to take my break after I leave my mark on the playthrough right here. I think that'll be it, but let me just look at all the rest. Need ring? What kind of ring? You know what Twitch should do? Or maybe I could find a way to like makeshift my own version of this for the chat. Imagine a form of chat that's not like sub only or slow mode, but rather the only way people can post messages is through this format. Wouldn't that be so cool? If you want to do a stream that was like no ability for people to like backseat or say anything, but it's like they could send messages in this format, or they had to choose templates. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? I'm not trying to talk to you. Fuck.
Now thou shalt go forth. May the
Okay. Fuck. Hold on. This is a great place to do this. Let me pick a song. I'm gonna take like a 5 to 7 and make a thumbnail. Why the fuck not? And then we will go into Dukes. We've been waffling about for long enough. Maybe I should just put it on shuffle and see what happens. Or perhaps... I'll just pick something. Does my cue even work? Let me see. Let me see. I'm almost done. You know, I'll just do this. Just this song is perfect. Hold on, I thought that was the arranged version. Hold on. There we go. That's not the... Oh, this is the arrange. This is not the song I thought it was. Where's... Oh, it's Deja Vu off Majin Tensei. Hold on. There it isn't. There it is. Okay. Let's make a thumbnail. There we go. Okay, I'll be back after I do this. Alright, I'll be back. Be chill. Huh? Huh? Oh, right, that doesn't do damage. I'm back. I'm back. Now it's dark in Anne Orlando. I was wondering how you did that. Does that also fuck up the bonfire? I've actually never seen dark Anne Orlando except for like on footage. Let's go. Okay, so now, I think I can still warp to the first bonfire, I just can't sit at it, which is fine. Somebody probably, the very first time they rolled in after, killing Ornstein and Smell, probably just did that as a joke, and they're like, wait, holy shit. Oops. And then, bam, it's dark, the sun is gone. The artificial sun. What did Miyazaki mean by this? Giantess titties are lighting the world? I think he has a point. He might be onto something. His vision. Oh, these guys are gone too, huh? Does it change anything else about the area, or just the lighting? Like, does it make the enemies crazier? I guess I might not have to find out, but it definitely makes this darker. Holy shit, this is cool. Alright, last Lord Soul. It deletes enemies. Oh, cool, so it actually makes it easier, huh? I did notice those big dudes are gone. Here's this guy. Bitch! Oh, he has res. Uh oh. Probably needs to be either headshot or poked. How do I poke again with this weapon? Oh, rolling. Yeah, that. Pierce. That does pierce damage, right? When you do that particular version of the move. Everything else is like slash or blunt. Actually, how do you see that? Is it like Demon Souls where it shows the types? Or is it not showable in this? Or is it like hidden in this one? 63 damage from plus 10 humanity, huh? Plus the 301 flat is crazy. Wait, how lucky was that boar helmet I just got, by the way? It feels like it was the luckiest drop. Was it? Oh, that didn't do anything different. I think it was just counterattack that I got him on the 270 with. Or that. 20% base. Okay, I have like 210 discovery right now. I don't have the ring on. Not that I need it. Or anything. I got an extra humanity from killing that dude, so I'm gonna just like eat it. I'm giving this one the full treatment. I don't need to be at 10. Strictly, I want this to be a 20. A 20 juicer. Alright, 15's fine. 15 is fine. This custom character for Jack ended up really well. I wonder, it's gonna be even crazier in like 2 and... Ow! What the fuck? Ah! Jesus. Bitch. Crystal enemies? No way. I wonder how buff this'll... Ow! Holy shit. Yowie hands? That's crazy. It's crazy that he's this ripped, but this is the very slim preset. What did Miyazaki mean by that? This is... I chose very slim, and this is what very slim ends up in. Oh my holy moly. I should put on... I'll definitely do it for the bosses, but Great Magic Barrier would be really nice. I'm buff, I don't really have to worry too much. Holy damage, the damage is crazy here, but so is mine. I guess I could also buy that magic stone plate ring for the magic defense. That would be crazy good here, but I figured I didn't need that because I have GMB, but that's a spell I don't have attuned. That guy respawns, so you can actually get the trident off of that, huh? How on Tekken 8? I actually was going to reinstall that. I was watching a movie play earlier, and I was like, yeah, you know, I might as well have that on so I can pull out my pocket Asuka that I still know from playing T7. See how well it stacks up against how much you've been grinding that game. Because I remember when T8 came out, I could more or less just, like, face roll people. But you've had time. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds fun. My opinions about T8 being kind of whack right now, but who gaff? It's fun. Crystal Stray Sword, well. I also want to use the Murakumo, but I just got this thing to +5, so here we go. This is a mimic, isn't it? Yep! Yep, yep! I think you messed it on the ground, but I think I remember that this was a mimic too, to be honest. Been a while since we had one. Unless you're willing to have relations with the mimic. Isn't that like Friederen? That joke happens, she gets owned by mimic chests like every other episode. In like a help me stepbro, I'm stuck sort of manner. I mean, I mimic chest every chest. I've literally just been like kicking or punching all of them, but then I want to have a message where it's like, okay, well. It's because she's super smart, next time it'll be treasure. Hell yeah. It's going to be eventually, and people are going to be like, holy shit. And then it'll also be a mimic. Like, she'll pick something up, it'll be a mimic, like, something will come out of it, and it won't look like a mimic, and then it'll, like, grab her, and it'll be the same joke again. I clap every time. Gee, I wonder why. I thought this was an enemy. I was like, oh shit. Bitch. Don't scare me like that. Who the fuck is you? Okay.
Bastard.
This game is so cool. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, if I had GMB right now. I don't even think this is a forced own, isn't it? I know this is like you're forced to die here and then you go into jail, you get cursed, I have the thing. Yeah. You can win here actually. I wanted to try, I just don't know how. No help. How do you do it? Do you have to use ranged for that? Yeah, my fucking humanities, bro. I can't wait to... I should've... Oh, fuck. I should've hot swapped for the rare ring of sacrifice. God damn it. That would've been great there. Oh, well. Oh, well. I don't have ranged anyways, because I'm not a pussy. Did I eat one of my Divine Blessings by accident? I thought I had two. What the fuck? I used one? Why did I... Oh, well. Bitch. Why would I eat one of those and that I must have panicked? Pfft, whatever. Oh, is that... Did I, like, use that before going into... No, I didn't have full... Whatever. Imagine using ranged. Yeah, imagine me maining Iron Eye in Night Rain. Night Rain is, like, the only time I don't care about, like... being scrupulous about being, like, almost entirely melee only, and, like, the only spell is either, like, a buff, a utility, or, like, Wog, because it's basically a melee move, in a way. But then... Night Rain is, like... Game's cheap, and so am I, you know? This is an only effort video where he invaded somebody in this area just to ring the bell, and then left. Well, as long as I don't die, then I can get back to the boss. Then I can get my shit back. You have health. Oh, all my damage is gone too, fuck. Where the fuck are you going? What's your problem? What the fuck are you doing? Get over here. Hey, get back here. Bitch. Hey. Hey, we have unfinished business. Hey. Hey, get over here. Hey. 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 Shocker! Get back here, Shocker! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! He's gonna die from kick chip damage. What the hell? He has such low health. Freak. He's alive. Ah! That was like... That was a situation where I was very easily jump scareable, thinking about those 10 humanities on the ground or whatever. What's this fucking noise? That's the thing, isn't it? Fuck with that door later or whatever. I want to see what's over here. Who is you? Oh boy, there is a lot of them. Hold up. Oh no! Oh, it's like that enemy even. Okay. It's okay, I'm going back in. It's okay. Bitch. I was thinking about swapping to the ring, and that would have been nice to do because there's like 1 damage off of just killing them. The ring would have buffed it. Ooh, am I, ooh, am I, ooh, am I? Woo, 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 woo. I had Fetch Pins downloaded on my BlackBerry phone. I still have the file on how like scuffed and small and compressed it is. It's still on my computer somewhere. Extra key. What the fuck? Hold up. Dude, let me swing, you fucking message in my way. Okay. Couldn't swing. Swooners. You know, I really should switch to this in an area like this. Fucking, there we go. Now that my humanities have been plundered. Why are they all like grouped up? It's crazy. I got phalanx of sorts. Say that again. How did people deal with the Roman phalanx technique anyways? Was it actually fire? Like how that's what they're weak to in Demon Souls? If my name comes from anywhere, it's actually the Stickman Sam Flash games. I just added an H. They use summons? Scrubs. Oh, fuck. Miracle, bountiful sunlight. Soothing, what the fuck? What are these? I can use those, maybe. Miracles. It's 36 HP for self and vicinity. 48 heal, Jesus. Yeah, fuck those. I actually do want to do a stream of playing the Stickman Flash games I grew up with. Like the Stickman Sam 1 through 4, Rage 1 through 3. Those are kind of it, to be honest. I know everybody's always like, oh, Fancy Pants or whatever. That one is good too, I just never played it. But the Rage games, especially Rage 3, those are cool. Those are like DMC in like a 2D platformer action game format with like upgrades and an endless mode and shit. I gotta figure that out. That'd be a fun stream. Swap Saturday Stickman Flash games that I grew up with type shit. Yeah, 48 faith, Jesus. For a heal. Squids were firekeepers. Lore. 10 HP a second over 1 minute. That's... Can you stack... This game doesn't let you stack forms of restoration, does it? Like Demon Souls, where you'd have like Adjudicator Shield, Regenerator Ring, Regen Spell. That shit was crazy. Thing? I feel like I recognize that, but I don't remember. Turn this shit off. Bro. Bro. Don't die my humanities. Okay. Turn this shit off. I wonder what alternative talisman would be best for this particular build. I don't think it matters because I don't even really use them for damage, if anything. But I wonder if anyone is better than just a standard one. It would increase Sunlight Blade damage? What faith do you have? I have 30. 30 flat. I know I can get the canvas talisman. That one's just worse, but easier to use, isn't it? It's best for 30. Off the Zeke, why does your weapon look like a giant blunt? It is the giant club. I have 3 upgraded weapons that I'll be using on this run, and this is one of them. This one lets me make it a big glow stick. You'll see that soon. It's locked. Why is it locked?
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me, so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me? Yeah? Hello again. Alas, I'm at the art. The thought as a...
Oh, the key for that? Oh, fuck this guy. Big hat, bitch! 30 faith on canvas is 172. Talisman is 166. Oh, I didn't think it'd be better. That's cool. I could just buy one. I could pick it up from wherever. Is that SMT3 emote I see? Oh boy, yes it is. That is Nocturne SMT in general. Calling it SMT3, that's like an old head move. I like that. Design behind them you want? Do I want it? Don't tell me what it is though. We love SMT in this house. That's for sure. Digital Devil Saga made the best games. I think after you play the game, you realize why everybody calls it Nocturne instead of SMT3. Because, like, yeah, both apply. It's just Nocturne is, like... Nocturne is so different from every other SMT that came before it and a little bit after it. SMT5 re-invoked that sort of Nocturne going against the grain, and now we call it Vengeance. Because it's V5, and it's also Vengeance, the re-release. They tacked on alignment for Maniacs. Yeah, they the whole concept of TDE was like, yeah, let's throw in a bunch of classic SMT shit like Law, like Chaos stuff going on in Amala, and then give you a, I don't even know if you could call, they call it Destruction Ending. True Demon Ending was actually a fan name, but that shit's actually Destruction Ending as per the official. Well, who cares? We call it True Demon. Because there's Demon and the True Demon. That kind of result in kind of the same feeling. I don't know. I should do a Demon Ending playthrough. That'd be funny. Demon Ending on HD, where the visuals are just so fucked for that one cutscene. I have a bunch of ideas for if I ever wanted to do a shorter Nocturne replay of a sort where I would do like boneless Nocturne, so I choose New Game like on HD, like not New Game Chronicle or Maniacs, but just New Game Vanilla. And either use that opportunity to get Freedom Ending or fuck around and get Chaos Ending. But then if I got Chaos Ending, I wouldn't even be able to fight Kakatsui. So I'll probably just get Freedom, because that ending is actually nice. Like, everybody chooses True Demon because it's extra content, Lucifer, lol, but like, Freedom Ending is actually like the best. I got a Humanity? Nice. I got a Humanity? What? Maybe I didn't guess it. Did I not pick it up? Demon on Vanilla. It'd be cool to actually see it look normal. You got one on the counter. Oh! They went straight into my ass? Where did I get that from? I don't remember eating one. Holy shit, my health. Don't snipe me. You can get humanity just from killing an enemy and it just like goes in your thing. Like, I know like NPCs maybe. I don't even know where I got that from. Cool. It's rare. What enemy? One of these dudes? That's interesting. I love the reverb in this area. Souls going into your character glows black instead of white. Can that happen off of like any enemy? It's just extremely rare? Whoa, I didn't know that. The fuck? Huh. I had no idea. It probably happened once or twice this playthrough and I didn't notice it. Humanity can be earned by killing a large number of monsters in one area if the boss is alive up to 10. Whoa. That's another mechanic I didn't know about. This is like when you find out stuff about KH1. And it's like, well, add that to the list. The iceberg. Pity mechanic. I guess, yeah, for people that are just haplessly grinding if they're just stuck or getting owned. Does it make a special noise, or is it just the visual? Bitch. What are the odds to get a Channeler's Trident? No. At least these dudes respawn. I saw Eris get, he did a playthrough where he literally just like started the game a bunch of times and re-rolled if he didn't, after killing the Channeler in, Undead Parish, and then eventually got like the 1% strong magic shield. It's a sorcery, bitch. RPGs on stream. I'm mostly known for Kingdom Hearts. If you check out my YouTube channel, you're in for a shock. But it's been a hot minute since I did like a full SMT playthrough. But I think my next playthrough is I want to make a mod for Vengeance that rebalances it, basically just getting rid of all the cheap shit, and then do a luck ailment build. 1%, 4.2 at absolute max. I think Eris was doing it just by like starting with as many humanities as possible. Not like, I don't think he managed to get all 10, but like, this is a risky thing to do when my souls are on the line. I'll get that later. Sham type. Yeah, I want to do a stream where I make it live too, so I can kind of consult and like show the process. Because there's only so much I can change with SMT5 edit, like that tool, but it's really easy to use. I've fucked with it before. But the big thing is making it so that Omagatoki Critical is like acquired like halfway through the game, like at the end. Eris will spend 4 hours in game getting something he wants just because he wants it. I remember it was like the start of 2024. He did a couple of streams of doing that in Dark Souls, like not even playing the game with the weapons, just like doing it for fun. He got BKH, like the Black Knight halberd, off of the Black Knight in the depths, not the depths, the hold up. You got the BKH from the graveyard. He got Channeler's Trident just for the sake of getting it. He was going to be doing a level 1 playthrough, and then he dropped to the BSS and then just did a normal playthrough with that weapon after that, and then came back and did soul level 1 without like pyromancies or whatever later on. On hard, you have a 30% lower chance of inflicting ailments across the board. That's cool, actually. That makes it so that, like, if you're doing a build for it, you gotta really spec luck. Also, ailments are hella cheap. Does that also affect Accursed Poison, or is that just, like, guaranteed because it's, like, a cheap Omagatoki? Did Vengeance nerf that, by the way? Accursed Poison? I feel like people used to say it did, I just don't know what, or if it's true. There's a bonfire over there, I should get it. Wait, I'm not in where I thought this is the start. Let me just, I need that 15 Estus bonfire. I'm scared. I just ate my fucking Divine Blessing. Wait, where's the bonfire? This is just inactive because these guys are here, or am I on the wrong... Oh, shit. I'm not even on the right floor. Hold on. Get me out of here. Bitch. Here we are. Safe and sound. I'll stay hollow for now. Not while my souls are on the ground. I don't want some stupid shit to happen. Okay. Shem hates it when people cheer him on. What? Is that in reference to, like... That's like the Twitch microaggression where it's like, viewer who's unconditionally positive is watching streamer get owned by something that they know, like, there's no way. But then chatter's like, oh, you got this, Shem. Even though they have no idea that's not gonna happen. Or like some context where it's just like... That's a funny one. I see that a lot in, like, not only my chat, but, like, other chats. Oh, don't get owned here. Hold up. Oh, that... Oh, fuck. You see Blank is playing through Kingdom Hearts on this boss fight. They enjoyed it. No, actually, I don't know if you're referencing somebody from the other day. But somebody was like... I think you are referencing that chatter from the other day where they're just like, literally just like, showing some random asshole's stream when they were like, oh, this person decided to play Kingdom Hearts. They were really liking it. Yeah, it was that YouTube dude. Yeah. That's funny as fuck. Like, who gaff? Oh, there's, speaking of all this, one of my ideas for Slop Saturday, I might just do it this Saturday, is Streamer Life Simulator. It's like, it's a simulator game that you do like in-game like streams on. It's got like a fake chat. You like can like ban people, and there's a toxicity meter. That would be hilarious for me to stream because I would get to be completely unscrupulous about like shit that I've always wanted to do on stream whenever people slightly annoy me, you know? Bro is ignoring humanities. I'm trying to get there. Fuck. Oh, you know what? Actually, wait. I can just go back to the boss now. I just remembered the whole point is you get there, you die, and then you escape, and then you go. I totally forgot that's what you do. Thanks for the inadvertent help, bitch. Nah, you're good. Oh, Gav. This is actually an area that I'm actually familiar with, so it's not even like it's Elp. I've done this shit before. I just don't think I ever killed Seath. I just gotta remember how to actually navigate this fucking place. That's the real deal right now. Oh. You know what I'm just gonna do just for safety's sake? Fucking... This will make it so if I die, I won't lose the souls that are on the ground. In the boss. I just hell don't remember where I actually went to get to those stairs. I always forget that that's like the first thing that happens when you come here is you go up the stairs, you die to the boss, and that's like a whole deal. I like the Bloodborne version of this sort of area gimmick, the DLC Clock Tower. That shit is really cool. My goat has dementia. Did I tell you guys about the idea I had for doing a 2014 style stream? Yeah, I don't think I have actually. I want to do a stream where I'm doing KH 1.5 PS3 runs. I don't have my green screen, it's just a box of me, you know. It's in a 4x3 layout on the right side of the screen, and my webcam is facing the wrong way, like if I were doing this, you know? And when I'm responding to people in chat, I won't even, like, say, like, what you're supposed to do as a streamer is, like, you say what you're responding to before you respond to it, you know? So I'd just be like, Oh, don't worry, I'll get the humanities later. Oh, we play on 1.5 because you can skip cutscenes even though it's slower. You know, shit like that. I'd be facing the wrong way. I'd have like a headset instead of the proper mic. Bitrate would be bad, but you know, viewable. It's like a whole stream of like 2014 style, not optimized streaming. Why are you locking like this? I was looking at chat. I was like, what can I respond to that's like half responded to and not like the proper etiquette, you know? And that's also like part of the bit is just being like really locked in, like serious, like for the most part, like, oh, I'm doing runs and responding if I can, that sort of thing. There's a bonfire down there. I just don't know how to get down there. Pixel running zombie every streamer had starting. That's still the default on Streamlabs. That's why it was that. That's just the default one. That boring? You know all the noises too. Oh, here we are, I think. There's definitely somewhere I haven't been. Min-max chat interaction, more like min-min. Oh. Oh, I thought I got grabbed. Look at the way that my camera just like flung me around there. Symbol of avarice. Enchanted falchion. Enchanted. That was enchanted me. Is that a different type of... Whoa. Channeler outfit. Enchanted falchion. Oh, that just means magic, but without crystal, huh? That means, what was it in Demon Souls? Crescent. Iron Pineapple Fit is that helmet plus, like, not Havel's set, but like one of the heavier armor sets, right? Whoa. Make sure the audio is delayed on the stream too. Or maybe if I'm not even using a headset, just like have audio kind of coming out the speakers in a way that is like slightly desynced than the direct feed, and you can just kind of hear it in the background. Like not blasting, just like subtly you can hear the delay. Oh, it's just a prism stone. I have 90 of 99. What is this? Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot you can go fucking outside for some strange reason. I'll fuck with that later. I forgot that's a whole ass place. Just outside. That is a cool area. I don't think I've ever been in there. I've seen it though, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. Another mimic? Okay. Blue. It's so dark in here. This like doesn't even help. Ah, here we are, the bonfire. You can warp to this one, can't you? This thing off my head. Oh yeah, the Logan key. I'll fuck with this dumbass later. Thanks. I don't mind a little, like, bits of advice like that, as long as it's not like literal, like step-by-step hand-holding, you know? Or some shit that you're supposed to find out on your own. One last thing. There we go. Let's keep this on, just in case. Now to remember... Whoa. Did you get that from, like, your search engine's just, like, built-in AI response? Or is that, like, a Reddit or IGN? You had that shit really fast. IGN walkthrough, okay. I was like, damn, you had that shit loaded, what the fuck? I guess it doesn't take long to get that, though. The Age of Information. IGN guide build is whack. Does it tell you to get the Drake sword? I'd be surprised if it didn't, to be honest. The Drake sword is the ultimate, like, oh, you read a guide to get this weapon sort of deal. All these guys are imbued. There's a channeler that's making them insane on their damage. It's in full Havel. Honestly based. Full Havel for, like, first-timers that can't hang with, like, just, like, rolling everything and, like, not getting hit. Just wearing full Havels for the max fizz defense and poise is honestly kind of the move. Fat rolling is, like, not a big deal in this game because of how strong... because it's Dark Souls 1 pace and enemies and whatnot, but 2, because it's fucking pretty buff and viable. Havel and Spear. Spear so you can L1, R1 while guarding. That's awesome. Oh my fucking god. Not fast enough, you motherfucker. I saw you spawn in. Nice try. Literally the perfect time to have done that too. Oh no! Huh? I can't use GMB? Why not? Here's a thing? You're not allowed to do buffs? You motherfucker. Vow of Silence? Is that what that is? Where'd he go? Dekaja? Oh, great. Now he's gone. Good thing I have the ring. Where's this one? You could be anywhere now. Fuck. You could be a vase. I'm gonna guess what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like chameleon. I run past and then it's... Oh shit, is he actually helping me? Turning this shit in the right direction so I can get to the fucking boss? Oh my god, hold up. I mean, like chameleon, I run past, and then AoE weapon R2 as I run past, and it's just bam. I hear that. Breathing. Oh, there he is. Is it tussle time? Or is this the backseating invasion? Oh, shit! Is this Elp? Is this Elp? I think this is Elp. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the universal sign. Is this Elp or is this Tussle? I can't tell. Ow. I'm about to find out. I think this is Elp. Yeah, we're good. He's behind my green screen. Are we going outside? Hold up. Oh, you know what? This actually makes sense. Isn't this... Are we about to go to... Oh! Is this Elp for the DLC? No, oh. No, it's the Hydra that's DLC related, isn't it? Why am I fighting them? Hold up. I'm about to get owned. You swap out the recliner for a desk chair? I have still the recliner over there, but I just... When I was streaming, I was like, you know what? I just want to sit in a more appropriate chair for my back health. I'm starting to remember, I know that there's this big section of, like, invisible floor you have to walk on, and maybe that's what I actually have to do to get back to Seth, and not look for the path you went on the first time, because this area changes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fuck. I was like, oh, I'll go outside later, let me find Seth. This is how you find him. Thank you. No consent Elp. I'll take it. Yeah, you have to go here in order to get back. What a nice area. Why did he hide in the first place? I don't know. Oh, hold on, let me like... Yeah. Hey, humanity. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! There... Uh-oh. There's a sentient wardrobe. I don't mean to alarm you, Bart. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! I actually got saved by getting punched. Whoa. I don't know these tricks. Chaos Fireball. Bro thinks he's Yami AoE weapons PvP video. Oh fuck, this is like the craziest way to do this. This is the craziest place for this. I just got yellow. Yeah, snowflakes are like the built-in prism stones, but I'm like not sure. I got a bit on the ball here. Oh fuck. Why did I put away my dragon headstone? Oh well. What, that collision? I hear that. I can hear it. It's probably a fucking broom or something. Chameleon. Spy checking? You have to. This guy's in chameleon mode. Who the fuck is you? Oh, that's probably something I shouldn't have done. Oh, now I have to do the whole Moonlight Butterfly boss in the middle of all this. Oh. I don't think these ones land. Oh my god. I may have fucked up. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Oh, and the cool thing is, because there's an invader, I can't use a fucking humanity in my own instance. Because this game was remade by chumps. Okay, well, I have to just deal with that now. You know what? Risk on. Hey, there's the... I don't even know if that was... I don't know if that was you or the Moonlight... I'm giving that credit's going to the Moonlight Butterfly in that one. Moonlight Butterfly's getting the credit on that. And the good thing is that my souls are still over there somewhere. Get this shit off my screen. Okay. Well, at least I know. That was worth it. I know where to go now. Guess I think my stack is still over there. Guess I'll find out. Yeah, of course it's over here. Chameleon is such a funny spell for invasions. Especially when it's not fitting at all. Yeah, here's like a... Here's a wardrobe that is in the crystal cave. You ran past him in the garden initially? The stack is not through the cave. Do you not go through the cave to get to the boss? Was I right about that the whole time? Cole got the kill. No. So the path to the boss is still the way that it was before that I completely forgot? Is that what's happening here? I'll find it, I just want to make sure that... Okay. Don't tell me where, I just, for a minute there, I thought I had to go through there to actually get to the boss on the run back. But no, that's like some other shit afterwards. Alright, I'll find it. I feel insane. I guess it's like the whole gimmick of this place is that the layout changes, and so I'm trying to find the route. But I think it was off a lift. Bro. Bro. Dude, you know, you motherfucker. Motherfucker. Dude, this crystal dude. Get out of the way. Get... You motherfucker. Oh my god. XUC playing Dark Souls 1. Oh my god. Why are they like this? Bitch. Couple fucking the stairs earlier. I did see that. In fact, I think I was on the stairs while that happened. I just gotta remember the layout. Oh. Bro. Oh, these can be rotated. Shouts to Dark Souls 2 for not giving you iframes when you go through fog doors or interact with things. It's really funny. And gonna be obnoxious as fuck when I go through. Like, as if runbacks weren't already kind of difficult enough sometimes. It's like, oh, you ran past all the enemies and you pressed X on the fog door. You're gonna get hit out of it anyways. That's a really interesting change they made in that one. I think it doesn't have bad backs. It doesn't have bad run backs because the bosses are easy. You can just kill them in one go. So it doesn't have bad run backs no matter how bad they are, because you don't have to ever do them unless, you know, something. Oh please, Scholar is just fine. Oh please. It's always funny when somebody says something so strangely that it just becomes a war on this channel. I've never played OG. I've only ever played Scholar. First time I played it was on Scholar PS4. Bro, I'm going insane. Theology really not that bad. It's legit misinformation. I don't even think it's misinformation to a degree. I think people will just notice the enemy density on the spawns. Like, the first time they ever try to run through early areas, and then they see that there are literally 40 pirates following them. And it's like, oh, like, it's absurd to look at, but if you, like, kind of play it normally, it's not so bad. And then add that on top of not being able to walk through doors, like boss doors, without getting hit. If they're still aggroed on you, is another whole ass thing. Also, I can understand the hate behind it just purely based on, like, when you play it after you've, like, interacted with Demon Souls or Dark Souls 1 or both. You play it and it just feels like it's made by different devs, like, because it kind of is, like, FromSoft B team, but, like, might as well be not even FromSoft, it feels like sometimes. Just the way things are just, like, different feel, sounds, and, like, everything. And then you go to Bloodborne and it's like, oh, that's what they were doing when these weirdos made Part 2. That's what they were making the whole time. And then Dark Souls 3 was, like, a weird, Dark Souls 3 plays better, but it's, like, just not memorable compared to just, like, kind of everything else. It's very strange in between. I remember I played that shit on launch, too. And I was like, oh shit, it just came out. Oh, I just got shoulder checked by this dude. What the fuck? Oh, and this goes here. What the fuck? Hold on, I'll at least touch the bonfire. I'm going crazy. Yeah, my ass is lost because I feel like I don't even remember Like, first time going through here, just kind of like walk in just naturally. This time, I'm like, well, what is even happening? I'll find it. Don't even give me any help. This is the experience right here. Let me... Oh, this one is cut off from the others. At least while I'm here, let me at least save Logan or whatever. I was kind of surprised actually when I walked into the hallway that like you go into the boss. I was like, wait, it's like this easy? And then now I don't even remember. But I'll, you know, something. Broken heart emoji. Wilted rose emoji is the more pertinent one nowadays. I think my thing about Dark Souls 3 is that it, like... Well, there's a lot of them right here. It didn't even try to go back to Dark Souls 1 style interconnectivity, or even Bloodborne. Bloodborne does it better than 3. 3 is more like... 3 feels more like Dark Souls 2 in terms of it being way more linear, you know? Unless I'm misremembering. It's just, like, not very open-ended at all. Are they horny? Are they gonna, like, attack me? Yep, they are. Too bad that's the one time I need WOG and I don't have it. Yeah, the one time it'd be great. You know what, actually? Fucking, I'm not even gonna interact with that without WOG. Is Dark Souls 3 more linear than 2? How can it be more linear than 2? Like, I think the only interconnectivity moment is like early Dancer, or like the entire area that's gate kept by Dancer, and I guess the concept of doing it early and getting there right away. That's like it, isn't it? That's weird. Why wouldn't they? Why would they not go back to this? I think by then, the devs were done with making them like Metroidvania sort of deal, which is like fucked up because that's what these games should have been. Like all of them, not just part 1. I just don't like that Dark Souls 2 and 3 are so different. Like, they might as well not even have Dark Souls in the title, you know? They just experimented with 2 and 3, and Dark Souls 1 was the actual product. Dark Souls 2 being an experiment with how much will this game sell, even though we're giving it off to the fucking B team. And then Dark Souls 3 was like, yeah, let's just experiment with Elden Ring mechanics. The game was, like, crouching and sneaking was in the game's code or whatever. I meant to reattune. And that's also when they got more into like, oh, let's focus on the boss fights, epic pog boss fights, and not everything you do leading up to them, and even maybe even having runbacks or something of the sort. Yeah, shoutouts to Elden Ring for giving you a crouch button instead of just a toggle, like a surge sprint, you know, where it's like it'll dump like a roll's worth of stamina while then like beginning to consume it like sprint. That shit in Night Rain shits on vanilla Elden Ring like crazy. Where is the mod that puts not even Night Rain like jumping and like clambering up shit, but like just the sprinting? Because it's basically just like the horse sprint just given to the characters. Just put that in the game. And put that... Here's what they should do. They should, for the sake of like balance and everything, give the player Night Rain movement and like the horse's double jump, but not like the Night Rain climb up shit, but just the horse double jump and like the L3 sprint, surge sprint from Night Rain, which is virtually the same as horse sprint. Put that in Elden Ring, but then in the like the designated you can't use torrent areas, then just make it vanilla movement. So like in dungeons, it balances itself out. So like boss fights and shit, you wouldn't be able to L3 sprint just to not like fuck with the balance of the game, you know? Even though it'd be fine because that game has stupid shit in it, like Kamehameha magic, one-shotting bosses, and Bloodhound step. So it's like not even relevant. Oh fuck, hold up. This is not good. Bitch! Oh! Dangerously close, but we did it. If that one of those hit Big Hat Logan in the process and killed him, you're free.
Oh, thank you. That makes twice. I will visit the archives. Prepare to be impressed.
Bitch.
Hello, I'll head.
Firekeeper soul. +4. What the fuck? Imagine if I didn't do that. Jeez. Alright, let's find this fucking boss. I gotta lock in for that, but I can do it. No help. Help. This doesn't go anywhere, does it? No. Ooh, that was close. Alright, let's go. Bonfire aesthetics are a cool idea. I remember on my first playthrough, I was like definitely struggling with that game because it felt like frustrating as fuck, and I also was like 15, not super good at those kind of games quite yet. I popped like every bonfire aesthetic I had in this one bonfire, this very small radius of the enemies that affects bonfire. It's like literally 5 hollows in cages, and then the bonfire is right in the middle of the room. I popped like all of them on there, and I just ran around casting like spells on them through the wall to get like a bunch of souls easy. I also remember you can kill enemies. That game has that system where you farm the same enemy so many times they just stop spawning. I remember I did that to the knights in the first area that have like what 1,000 fucking health, despite being random knights sitting around in the first area of the fucking game. What's up with that game? It's very strange. Strange game. Speaking of which, hold on, this is not it right now, where I am right now. It ain't it. Sucks you can't warp from this bonfire, but I just need a fresh start. Time for a change. Not even the giant dudes, just like the dudes in like the white armor. And they have like 1,000 health. I guess, I don't know if they aggro if you don't fuck with them, or if they aggro just by walking past them, but it's like, why are they in that area and they have that much health? Like, what's the idea? Maybe me attacking them was like the whole mistake in the first place. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but they're like right there. I don't know. I was like 15 playing that game. Don't gaff. Don't worry. I think it was either like that or fight the big dudes, and like I wasn't ready for that, so I was like, okay, let me just like farm this guy. Oh my god. Bro, my shit's still on the ground in the boss! I think I'm about to get Invader Elp here for this route. I think that's what's about to happen. And at this point, I don't even mind. I feel insane. Oh! Where do you even rotate that from? He's trying to shoot me through the floor. That wasn't him, was it? Well, there goes 10 humanities. What was that? That was a... Okay, here's what happened. That was a channeler buffed hollow sniping me, getting counterattack damage because I'm sprinting in the back, and I didn't have full health. And there goes those humanities. Whatever, who cares? That's what that was. That's what happens if you don't kill the channelers. Well, the good thing is now I'm not weighed down by worrying about those fucking stupid humanities. Now I can just, like... I want to get whatever's in there. I've been looking at that, but I don't want to risk it. No, I don't care. That's why I didn't want to do that. Hide Knights. In OG, they were spread across the map as wandering knights. Scholar put them all in the starting spot, but they were the Black Knight equivalents. And then just randomly... That's weird as fuck. I like rolled off and I bounced off that lip instead of just doing that. Yeah. Got a little too ahead of myself there. Here we are. Maiden. What the fuck? Oh, wait, Seance Ring. What is that? Oh. There's 2 extra attunement. What if you stack both? Fucking... attune whatever the fuck you want. 3 slots from 2 rings? Do they not stack? No, that's the wrong one. Oops. Well, yeah. Interesting. And then this just drops into the bonfire. Okay. I like that even with the re-release, you can still have the first boss just walk off the edge right away. Probably see if I can get that to happen in my playthrough. Yeah, you wouldn't want to have to even wear one of those rings for extra attunement when you could just factor that into the attunement stat. So you can actually have 2 good-ass rings instead of one of those to make up for it. Okay. Here we go again. I kind of want to just, like... I think what's fucking me up is starting from a bonfire that's, like, midway into this place and not the starting one. Because that's just, like, making it... going around the same fucking places the whole time. Yeah, I want to get to the first bonfire. It's also kindled, so that'll be nice. It's annoying I can't warp from that jail bonfire. I was just here, wasn't I? I'm trying to use this to, like, drop down. Oh, this... Never mind, I was not here. Oh, so I killed this guy. Oh my god. Hold up. What if, like, right there I just took an arrow straight to the face and blew up? Enemies with shields in this game, even though they have like 2 health and their shield sucks, they still, like... It's the worst in Bloodborne, the wooden plank townsmen. You hit them with, like, a new game plus fully upgraded weapon, it's like... They still block it and only take, like, 86 damage. Just because they blocked something in there, an NPC, and they get to do that. I guess that's how it always works, though, even if you're using a shitty shield and you get hit by an invader. Unless you blocked it, all your stamina's gone, you took some damage, but, you know, it's not like you took the full damage, you have a shield. That's how it works. Okay, now we can get somewhere from here. Oh my god, not if that happens. What if I got sniped right as I sat? You gonna tell me that the first bonfire in this place isn't even... None of these are warps? The whole way through? You kidding? This game has a very funny logic on what it deems to be warp worthy or not. At least I can just start here and run in. Full reset. Full reset here. We're going back in. Lock shield in Bloodborne. That's like just almost purely for magic, right? What did people use that would get you, that you would want to block with the lock shield? Just like, could you just use that for anything and it'd still be better than just face tanking it or dodging sometimes? Or if you're went up against some like arcane build freak with Call Beyond. Which honestly nobody, is it actually good in PvP? I feel like that's kind of spell that's almost kind of just random, and so like that might make it unreliable, but also dodging it's also unreliable. I know what the fucking arcade items in the game are. I'm talking about like anecdotal experiences. Anybody actually like, was that shit good? Did people use that commonly and that was like a good counter? I know what fucking hunter tools are. I played that game once or 8 times. Call Beyond is cool. Just it's in the category of FromSoft spells that just suck because it's like Birth by Sleep, Faraga Burst, literally, in terms of unreliability and targeting. And cast time, and many other things. Elden Ring has a version of it too, doesn't it? Except it like moves. Black Sky Eye, that was a DLC tool that like you like this the snot rocket, the booger shooter. That's like it comes out of your eye, you can just like spam it with bullets. That seems pretty good for just pissing people off in PvP. Or like using it as a Hadouken or whatever. Just to shake up the neutral. Does Shad PS4 have online support for Bloodborne, or is that like something that's ever gonna happen? That'd be really cool if like I could do like Bloodborne duels with Rundis, or a new one really. Not yet, no. Is it planned? Have they said anything about it, or is it still just like not? It does run really well. I heard about that. It's been a while since I checked it out and updated Shad PS4 last, but people were saying that shit works on 4GB RAM systems, like 32-bit systems, and no memory leaks anymore, which is the big thing. And also now that I have a 2PC stream set up, I remember it freaked out my OBS when I tried to do a rando on like Halloween or whatever. It just did not function while streaming. Some mods to fix a few crashes. I do remember, you still have to get rid of the mod that like turns off like cape physics, like armor set physics on like cloaks and shit. You still have to do that. And, like vertex explosion or whatever that was. You still have to do all that, or is it just like a crash or some small shit now? Bitch. Chat, I think I found it. Oh my god. Yeah, I found it. What the fuck? That was it the whole time? Okay, yeah, what fucked me up was... First of all, I forgot that was a lift that took me up here, and second of all, the lever is in such a strange place. Give me a minute, I have to piss, and it won't be like a full break, I just need to go before I fucking piss into my GPU while fighting this boss, or something. Ran past it 3 or 4 times, yeah, classic. Is there a sit emote? Like a permanent sit? Or do they not invent those until Dark Souls 2 or 3? The whispering is crazy. Kinda wanted it to be just a close-up of Jack's fucked up face, but... I'll be back, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Give me a minute. Short break. Mini break. I will... be back. I'm back. Let's go. It's giving me such nice fucking noises. It's crazy. Alright, fully juiced, more or less. Probably should have waited to do that because I think falling into this fight is another one of those non-negotiable damage situations. Is there a dude in my way up here? I thought there would at least be one, but it's probably just that NPC that perma dies. Okay, cool. Show you a real dragon. Avenging the dragons right here. Or this one. Bitch. How do I get to you? No help. No help. Why am I here? What? I didn't sit at the what? Are you shitting? Huh? I sat at the other one. Are you kidding? Are they always gonna make me... There has to be some other entrance to this fight where it's like, oh, this is the actual one where you can actually kill him. No, that can't be it. But what if? Yeah, it's funny. The jail cell's not even closed. They're just gonna like warp me down there. It's like, oh, you're in jail. I have an idea, 2 ideas. But what if it's this? No help. I hope I didn't sit at the bonfire I just spawned in at, because I actually realized maybe I could still do this. Really? Okay. Actually, that did save time, so... Is it not ringing anymore? Because I did that? Hold on. I should be able to hear that shit. Hold on. Never mind, I guess I can't warp back for convenience. Freaking thing. Is rolling faster than just sprinting? There's no way because of the stamina consumption. I'm sure if you had infinite stamina though it would be. But not when you have to wait for it to come back. Maybe. Bro, get... Okay. This bell makes all these dudes horny, right? It should make like all the enemies try to fucking leave, doesn't it? It must be the anti-monster bell that will help me in the boss. Maybe. Why else would they force me to spawn back here every time? Maybe. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Why are you gonna go up the stairs just to... The stairs. Don't! Stair ladder PvP. Uh-oh. I call them stairs. Uh-oh. Oh, this is, peculiar. I go Bahamut mode whenever I'm like forced to be hollow. Like when shit's fucked and I'm just hollow. It's a good time to whip out Bahamut mode. When I've lost my humanity. Jack Garland. That's what's gonna be cool about like Elden Ring build. Like even in the randomizer I'm gonna look for it'll be like strength dex, whichever one's better for whatever weapon I end up maining. But arcane for like bleed and dragon spells. So it's like the Bahamut install. Get out on my way. Or we just have to go. I probably should have killed the dudes that go onto the fucking stairs off the bonfire, but whatever. The game already has enough dragon form in the form of it being like the dragon moves that you get with the dragon hearts. The arcane spells. Those are cool because a lot of them feel like they either do the same thing that weapon arts do, and it's not like just like cheap ranged spells where you just invalidate the game, but more so they're kind of like melee in a way, melee skills. Because you still have to be like up close and like time them, and not just snipe people with like a bow or like a magic bow, some bullshit. I'm just going up, I don't care. I'll just clip through them. Bitch. Should've done that the first time. I'm Jack Garland. I wonder how this sound is gonna affect the rest of the instance. This might be fucked. So I wonder if it'll let me sit at a bonfire. I still have my leftover juices, so I don't need to. So I'm not even gonna bother, but let me just remember where this is for the 4th time. It was on like the low level, like this, but on the other side. That's what it is. But I probably have to get through there in a different way. Oh, here's the lift. Oh, it's right there. I didn't even see it when I was like, oh, it's not there. That's how hidden this stupid shit is. Like, yeah, you see this? This is fucked. Game design. Psycho game design. Holy shit, don't get sniped. That would piss me off. Like, genuine. Hey, you poised through that, that's cool. Oh, my fucking god. It's funny, Dark Souls 2, I actually, like, on my first playthrough, I sat down and, like, made sure I, like, beat the whole game on, like, my, like, 3 other runs, half runs of Dark Souls 1. I think it was a 100-hour save file, just because I didn't look anything up, and also I thought the game sucked while playing it, and I was like, whatever, I'll still beat it. But there are a lot of things about that game that are kind of unique to that game that I liked, like how backstepping actually has iframes. Like, why doesn't this have iframes? The neutral circle input dodge, that has no iframes in like any game except Dark Souls 2. Does that make any fucking sense at all? It doesn't. And that's really cool in PvP. Backstep, like one person's like combo swing, they do the second move, and then you can just like set up parry. It's a cool concept. It's a punishment for not moving when you dodge. Well, it's also just a backstep. It doesn't have to be that deep. That's kind of a cool way to get, like, I think what it's for is more so the movement rather than iframes, so that you can get a rolling R1 from backwards without, like, so that you can, like, it's so you can do that. I think that's the whole purpose. So maybe that's what warrants it not having iframes. It's also kind of like how in Elden Ring, when you crouch, if you, like, crouch and then immediately do an R1, like, as fast as you can, it gives you the ability to do essentially that. Like, a crouching R1 is just a rolling R1, just without the roll, so it's better for stamina and speed. Does Ninja Backstep have iframes in this? Oh, I guess that's why Spaghetti Step is so much better with the flip ring. I actually didn't know that this specific roll has that. That's cool. It's just all the rest of them don't, right? They're very small, but yes. Okay. But the rest of the rolls, the rest of the backsteps don't, right? Without the ring. And of course, yeah, Duchess is crazy with it. I really like that Night Rain actually experimented with each individual character, or at least most of them, half of them having a different kind of action on their roll, instead of just the bog standard 3. Whereas it's like, light and medium are viable, but fat roll is just completely unviable for the most part. Or just almost completely like a mistake to use, in a way. Whereas in this game it was balanced by armor and poise being good. It's annoying as fuck to me that the things that they decided to take like a very heavy balancing curve on, not magic or ranged or just like the way that you can cheese the game with like an int build and spells from a distance and shit, right? It's not that they decided to really curb, it's poise. Just of all things. That's what they, like, neutered to hell. Like, why go so hard on nerfing poise for both, like, PvE and PvP purposes, but then have ranged spells still be that inherently good, you know? That's where they draw the line, yeah. And it had to have been because of people doing, like, poise backstabs in part 1. I'm up 1 level. That's why I'm... Okay. That's why I'm lost. Here we go. I never really knew how Dark Souls 2 poise worked or felt. I never was that deep into it at the time. It was only Dark Souls 3 that really made me learn what poise was and why not having it really just fucked over strength builds. Ultra Great Sword sort of builds, Havel builds. You get staggered by a parrying dagger wearing full Havels. That was when it really became obvious. Because everybody was complaining about that. I have a cracked relic that has Duchess improved character, skill power, and starting blood loss, and changes skill to Chilling Mist. I'm trying to remember some of my setups. I saw somebody earlier on... not Recluse, but the other one. Revenant. On Revenant, they had starting armament, Hoarfrost, Stomp. And that just looked so fucking good for early run. I think on Iron Eye, I usually use starting armament. It's nice when you can do starting armament stuff so that you never, like, you will always have a really good weapon that you can just upgrade twice to purple. Or even orange if you do that on Crater. Give me a sec while I finish this yapping. Poison on Iron Eye. I do bleed on Iron Eye. Bleed bow, crazy, especially when you hit like the 3 arrows up close with the R2. There's no starting armament inflicts rot, is there? I feel like that is something that's too good to be allowed. I forgot I should use that at some point. Yeah, it's nice when you run a setup where you don't have to worry about getting a better weapon. That just like makes the routing so much better and consistent. You can worry about levels instead. Not as a relic effect, no. Have you guys seen, maybe this is like spoilers, leak stuff for like a big update. So like, I guess if that concerns you, then like mute the stream for like a minute. Have you guys seen the leaks about like the ranked mode? Where you get to have 3 extra relics that are called like deep relics. And it's like a scaling difficulty as you win mode. There's like data mine leaks that like show what that shit is gonna be, and it looks really cool. Yeah, there's like some shit on TikTok. But on top of any of your relic slots, you get 3 extra relics where you get to have deep relics that have special effects. But you can only use them on like the super mode. It's not endless, but it's like it scales up as you do runs, and like you get to like a certain point on like the leaderboard or whatever for it. Looks really cool. You know, it's funny as I was like, oh, the bell, that's what did it. I still don't know if that even is what I need to do. So just in case. What if? Alright, we gotta figure this shit out. Because I don't know the deal. It has to be through the fucking crystal cave, right? That has to be where I'm supposed to go, right? Just straight up, you go into a different way to like fall on him and just like one-shot him or whatever? Is that it? Just real question. Do I have to go through the crystal caves in order to get to the boss properly? Just, okay, real yes? Okay, so the reason why I didn't think that, even after saying it out loud, is... And I'm gonna name drop. J-Stop said that's not the way to your humanity pile. Or else I would have gone in there and actually gotten it. That's what I thought, and then I was convinced otherwise. Or else I would have gotten that shit a while ago. I just got the anti-elp. Yo, hold on. I'm not gonna ban you or anything. This is fine. I feel crazy right now because I swear I saw... Maybe it was you. Maybe it wasn't you. It'd be very funny if it wasn't. Somebody, maybe it wasn't you. It'd be very funny if I just, for some reason, assumed it was you. But somebody said, okay, we'll just go with somebody. Somebody said, that's not the way to your humanity pile. And I was like, okay, well, it's not in there. The scroll just went up like 3 days by accident. The stack is not through the cave. Then, hold on. Just to... That copy paste is so fucked up. I get... Okay, this all makes sense. I guess the idea was you get the stack by going up into the boss in the way that we just get killed. But I actually didn't know for certain at the time that there's another way into the boss fight. Because I wasn't just trying to get the stack, I was also trying to get the stack and kill the boss. So that actually just led me down like a 1 extra hour tangent of trying to find a different way into to do this boss. It all makes sense now. Because I was thinking to myself, like, after I saw that message, I was like, okay, so the Crystal Caves is some shit that's after Seethe. Okay, it all makes sense to me now. That's why that happened. I just wanted to put that out there, that I'm not insane or schizophrenic. No, you're good. I really don't gaff at the end of the day. I just wanted to make sense for people watching. You're like, oh, is he stupid? No, we're good. No worries. Everything is okay. Cause I like until I saw that message, I was like, oh, I got to go through the caves in order to get to the boss again. But then the fact that you can still take the original route into the place where you just get owned, that's what threw me the fuck off. Because then from there, like half of chat was like, oh, the streamer has dementia, he doesn't know how to get back to the place. Bro, I don't know how to, I didn't know that there's 2 ways of getting to this boss. I've never actually seen it. That's why when I rang the bell, I was like, okay, things are gonna be different when I ring the bell, it's gonna make the boss different. No, that's not how this works. But I got genuinely gaslit by chat on this one. I can prove it! I can prove it! But this all worked out actually because it gave this stream a nice length for just doing this today. And not also doing the DLC and beating the game. Well, let's beat this shit. I think I have joked in the past, though, about, like, an extra layer of no help is chat just posting deliberate misinformation to offset any, like, inevitable help. Maybe that just backfired on me. I was looking to at this bonfire. Oh my fucking god, why did that not roll through? Did I get the DLC key? Did I? What is it called? Is it called DLC key? Artorias DLC? Prepare to Die edition key? I'm sure it isn't called that because people had so much trouble even just finding this fucking thing. Crest of Art? No, that's for the forest. I don't think I have. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. Why can't you roll through these? You can roll through like everything in the game except for these that you can break. Don't you have to kill the Hydra in the forest as one of the prerequisites? Some weird shit. Here we go. I knew this area had to be... Because I was thinking to myself, like, I know that Seath is one of the fucking Lord Souls, and then, like, this is an extra area on top of it. And at first I was thinking, oh, this is like an extra area for an extra boss. And then I got gaslit. Literally. But who gaff? You guys, you had the right strat after all. Artificially prolong the stream. For a proper length one, just for like one area. Good shit. The script is going according to plan. This was always the plan. I'm being framed. I wouldn't. I receipts. Did they get any worse? Oh. This is better than using the things. New Overwatch character Wu-Tang. This is a joke. This feels like a joke message, but that's probably what they have actually done. Wu-Tang? Okay. I was about to say Wu-Tang? Is it like a... Is it a collab character? What the fuck are these? Ow. Get shot. The people have risen up. A little slap on the wrist. Wu-Tang. I don't want to eat. I probably won't be needing Estus if this fight's gonna go the way I'm imagining it will now. But let's see. This is the Twinkling Titanite farm. Twinkling Titanites are boss weapons, like soul weapons, right? What is all this? The actual fight. It's for unique, it's not boss. Okay. Here we go. To avenge the dragons. To avenge Bahamut. I can't use GMB? Oh, never mind. It just didn't work. Get over here, motherfucker. I've been gaslit all day. What the fuck? Okay, hold up. There's a gimmick. There's a gimmick. There's a gimmick. I see what's happening. I see what I have to do. I see what I have to do. I see what I have to do. Too bad I just got rid of my sunlight blade. I thought it was the fucking lightning was healing him. Oh well. It would have ran out anyways. That's an online player that he just exploded. That's cool. Bitch. Holy damage. My controller is vibrating like crazy. I got cursed. I'm dead from that? Okay, okay. Note to self, Great Magic Barrier does not protect against that. Okay, well now I know even more what to do here. Is curse resistance a thing? Yes, it is. Being completely naked and having dragon armor definitely did not help to that end. Here's where the whole paladin set is probably meant for something like this. Just go some medium roll shit right here. Human probably also gives me a lot. Or I wonder if being human is actually worse for curse resist. Tail cut? I might as well. What weapon do you get for the tail cut? Oh yeah, I'm also gonna hella... Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier. I thought that this boss might be, like, you would just drop into where he is before, and just, like, one-shot him with a R1, and not an actual fight. So I was like, oh, it'd be funny if I did that with fucking the whole buff stack. I'm just gonna do that now, for fun. No, I only have enough attunement for these two. I'd rather use GMB than Power Within. This'll do. Use something with your hair since I've been away. How long have you been away? Fucking, like, 4 months? Yeah. It's a longer and a different style. Looks better. Or rather, it's the new way. It's a new wave. I guess I don't need this when I I'm stacked like this. It actually probably won't make a difference for my breakpoint. Wait, why am I going up here? Well, let me at least just pull this for fun. But I can do this with only 5 Estus. Ideally, if this goes away, I think it will. I won't even need 1. You can tail cutting is just a matter of dealing damage at the right spot, like a prototype of the limb break shit in like Bloodborne and the rest of them or whatever. Holy fucking cannoli. You know what? Hold on. Redeploy. This is, this town is finished. Redeploy. I already went the wrong ass way. You go right here. My brain immediately went to doing a run back for the elevator that isn't actually the right way. Paladin Jack is inbound. I don't know if I have any rings that have like a curse resistance. With GMB, that's like the only thing you can get me with is just the curse build-up, just doing the insta-kill. But I have 155 curse resistance, up from like 30, so... Yeah, this is Jack in like the heroes set, like pre-time loop, number like 20 or whatever. Definitely in this, my rings right now. Am I being followed? Actually, sure, if I don't have any other rings, that'd be good. I might as well just do Steel Protect. Havel isn't doing anything for me either right now. At least now I can see if humanity helps curse resistance. It doesn't, okay. That's the only reason I went human. I get distracted with my fucking rings, okay. Hold up. Might as well, in case he does... Wait. No, that... Havel is useful here, okay. This'll do. The craziest ring to have if I had bought it is the magic steel plate, or stone plate or whatever. Double up on magic defense with GMB and that ring. It wouldn't be able to hit me with anything, really. No, I might as well do while I'm just running through. Oh yeah, I guess that would warrant just putting it on attunement if the ring slots are like almost completely not necessary. But whatever, I'm already here. This is such a cool concept, this invisible floor that you have to like feel out, literally, sort of shit. I also haven't been along this one, wherever, it's not worth it. Okay, here we are. Red tear stone just in case. It kicks in and he goes insane. Goes stupid style. And this time I won't swap out of my buffed weapon. I thought that was what was healing him. Here we go. You motherfucker. Bitch. Come on over here, bitch. That shit multi-hitting too, kinda, on the way down. Ooh, yeah, it hits twice for a little extra. Bitch! I need to get more shit on that soundboard for these streams. That's all for Lord Souls. That was like the Mind Goblin dungeon, especially with chat interference. It was very ludonarrative. The only thing that was new to me in this area was going through the Crystal Caves. And I've seen the Crystal Caves, I just didn't realize that Seth was a normal fight through here. And that's the only thing that was new to me about this area, because I've gone through Dukes, I've gotten killed by like the first bit of his shit. And then like gotten out of the jail cell, and like that was as far as I got in here before I was like lost. I was like, yeah, fuck this, let me like play Kingdom Hearts or some stupid shit back in like 2018. But otherwise, yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. I didn't even... I put on this whole set, and I didn't even get a... Tailcut was Moonlight Greatsword. Oh yeah, I forgot to even give a fuck about that. That would have been usable in this build, but I already have weapons that are actually cool for Jack. Jack don't fuck around with no Moonlight Greatsword, except for when I was forced to get that in Demon Souls. Lol. Hollow Thief leather? That's kind of cool looking, actually. I put on this whole set for Curse Resistance, and then I didn't even need to be put on, because I just killed him easily. Where are my pants? There you are. There you are. I probably have enough extra endurance now to just do this. Let's see. Cool, I can have gloves now. I think it was like 5 hits, yeah. I had, dragons are weak to lightning because of that dude right there specifically. So I figured this would be a good dungeon to whip out the sunlight. What's that candy where it's literally just sugar that you got a edible dipping stick with? What was that shit called? Fun Dip, yeah, I hit him with the lemon Fun Dip. That's why I was so hyped when I got this buff. I was like, wait, I can use that. I'm like, dragons no. Hell yeah. Alright, so thanks to chat interference, Duke's Archive took a full stream length of time. Humbled my dumbass. So that's perfect. Next session will be the finale. It will be DLC and then being the game. It's perfect. I'll just leave it here, so I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I did last time. It was crazy. Cool. I want to look into adjusting my schedule a bit, so instead of streaming right now Dark Souls on Thursday, Friday, I want to try Tuesday, Friday instead, or Tuesday, Thursday. We'll see. Probably more like Tuesday, Friday. I'll see if I can get some shit shuffled around, and if I do, I'll be live with more of this on Tuesday. If not, then it'll be Thursday. Can you go bald for next stream? I had half in mind this stream when I was like getting out of the shower and my hair was doing its thing. I was thinking like, what if I just had it fully slicked back and like headphones on and it looked functionally bald? I actually think my shit looks kind of good like that, but I like to have it normal. I do have a ponytail right now though. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. Duke's archive has been cleared. And I'll be back with the finale. And I'll definitely make sure that's Giga early so I can make sure I have... That way I can, like, take my time in the DLC for the first time, but also not have it be like at 4 a.m. by the time the game is done sort of deal. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will be back either Tuesday or just Thursday, Friday like normal. We'll see. I'll keep you all posted in the Discord. Have a good night.